Hi, my informative speech today is going to be about three women of Islam faith. If you're anything like me, you don't know much about the faith, and I absolutely did not know anything. I know a few friends that are Muslim, but I've never inquired about their heritage or anything about it. So I was pretty ignorant to the fact and to the people who have done great things in their community. What I'm going to talk to you about today is three great women of Islam that are currently active in society today that have been doing tremendous things for the faith of Islam. My first female here, this is Leah Bakhtihari. In 2007, she wrote the Sublime Quran. She was the first American woman to translate the Quran into English. Leah had an issue with one of the words, daraba. And in every translation of the Quran, which is found in chapter 4, verse 34 of the Quran, daraba means beat or hit, which Leah was not comfortable with. And there's different ways for interpretation of different words, as we all know in our English language. Leah translated daraba into go away, which has now been used in several areas. Leah's Sublime Quran is currently used in many mosques and universities. It has also been adopted by Prince Ghazi bin Mohammed of Jordan as his chosen Quran. This information here was received from the HuffPost.com, written by the blog from Fazila Ziddiqar. The second female that I was going to talk about today is this very young lady. She became popular in 2012 amongst the world. Up till that point, she was just known in her community, but very well known. This is Malia Yousafzai. Malia Yousafzai was an 11-year-old girl in 2012 that was shot in the head by the Taliban just for going to school. She was shot in the head. Luckily, it never penetrated her skull and it went down her face. She was the youngest woman to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. She was only 13 when she did so. Today, she is 20 years old and attending college at Oxford University and continues to educate people on the faith and public speaking in order to spread the word of women in fighting for their education and their rights. This information was received from the bbcnews.com. My third woman that I want to talk to you about today is a young woman that lives in New York City. Her name is Carolyn Walker. Carolyn Walker was the first judge to swear under oath on the Quran instead of the Bible, as she was sworn into oath as a judge in New York City. She was also the first black Muslim female as a civil court judge in New York City. Once this was live, the information went public on social media, and she received a lot of backlash from people that are full of hate. Unfortunately, there are still some out there. One day, hopefully, people will get over that hatred. With Carolyn Walker, she received threats, but she never stopped. And it's hard for me to imagine that it took until 2015 for a Muslim female to be a judge. We need to get better. But this woman did not let anything stop her. She even took the oath in her jihad, which is the scarf that Islamic women wear around their head. This information was verified by Snopes.com. So all of these females have done significant work for the Islamic faith and the Islamic community. Not just the Islamic faith, though. They've made strides in the world, and in all cultures can take lessons from them in learning how to love, share that love, and be respectful of others. We cannot always let social media and the news be our source of information. We need to do the digging ourselves. Because like what I found today, these three great women, there are many more out there. And one day, some of the small works that they do, I hope I'm able to accomplish myself. So in honor of these women, please share this, love one another, and understand that no matter what the odds are against you, you can do whatever you achieve.